Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture number 159. With the workers and the resources in the Soviet Republic. With the quite low frame rate at this point, I believe. 36 here. No, that's not too bad. That's completely decent. As we started construction on the kindergarten and one worker on the construction site, 293 work days remaining. So that's going to take him or her a little time then. And her productivity is 78%. Yes, that'll take a while. Here comes the bus with 7 workers. Why only 7 workers? There's no one waiting here. What's the matter with you? Why aren't you going to work at the bus platform, standing around there waiting? You should. This we had quite an argument about here, me and the game, when this town was first set up. That to dedicate a building to the bus platform. We could do that now. We certainly have the workers for it, I think. This one. Yeah, this one we take. Although it hasn't been a problem for a long time, but now it seems that the buses are not very filled up at all. Not so good. No, we want well-filled buses, please. Can I send one of you gravel ships off to load up on gravel? Are you planning on building a whole lot more? Not really. I'm planning that this might be the last bit that we do here. Maybe. We'll see. Now this is going to take a little time to build this one. It requires a lot of stuff. The 361 tons of prefab panels. Oh, do we even have that? Yeah, we have those. We have on a ship. We have a great amount. It's no problem. The only problem is with the music machine, that it isn't working for the moment again, which we've been through a few times by now. A few. There you go. Soviet dance floor. Yeah, we can turn up the speed so we get somewhere on this. I was just going to stare at this and nothing's going to happen for the entire 20 some odd minutes. This bus, 46 workers, that's more like it. Could you... This is starting to get annoying. Because we have 3 planes now doing traffic out of Utopia airport. We get stochastic manpower here, and therefore this stops every now and then. Notify me when production stops. No, do not notify me when production stops. It's alright. It really is. As long as we keep the steel mill in coal, and we do. Wait, whilst we're here, see if they finish. Yeah, they finished this road. We can hook these fields up. It might be too late for sowing. 10th of May. Yeah, we shall see what the farm decides. No, it decides that it's not too late. Great. Very good. There we have the tractors going out. Very nice, very, very nice. And one is a little bit on the behind here for some reason, or an entire team is. Mm-hmm. 45,650 people in the nation, and we're about to get even more when the new town is opened up. Only 65 adults living with their parents. Why? Why so few? This place we haven't looked at for a long time. Come to think of it. How is everything doing up here? Prison. One prisoners escaped last year. Yeah, but it's only half filled prison. No one escaped from this one. Missing supplies for prisoners, missing meat for the moment, we're going to have to be without. They're about half filled as usual. The childs without the orphanages though they are very crowded. This is no good, and that they grow up to be no good people neither. I think when it is like this, that we don't have enough staffing. Yeah, we could. If there is one thing that we could use these people for, then is to build even more orphanages. As I mean, how many do you got them need? This is ridiculous. Do they have 15 of them or something? I think. List of vehicles and buildings. List of buildings. Orphanage. Is that a thing of its own? All map. Yes, I think it is. Somewhere in here. Orphanage. Yeah. Too many. And they were indeed all we could see. How the utilization of them, couldn't we? You just had the production visitors. So that's something that we could use them for. Use these for. We could put up a few orphanages here, or a lot. But we don't have then we need a university too, really, to have them educated. Oh, though with the growing population, we will get the growing need for orphan to handle orphans too. That will be for a later date to worry about. Now we worry about getting this finished, and we're missing prefab panels and steel. Do have workforce though, plenty of workforce on site. Oh, and plenty of trucks are coming too. Look at this, prefab panels all around. Very nice. And if you could bring some steel, there comes some steel. How much more steel do you need? 16 tons. No, 130 in total. So I like this building, that it takes so very much resources to build. That's a nice touch. This not quite so much. And it even requires mechanical components, because it has elevators, of course, or lifts, if you prefer. Make people go up and down in the building without walking in stairs machine. Oh, when this street is finished, we can hook up the city hall and the pub. Great. Do we need so fancy? Yeah, we have fancy streets all around this town, so we'll continue on the theme. You're pressing the wrong. There you go. It's added to the to-do list. It's actually not that far. Well, it is 1,400 workdays and 124 tons of steel and 20 tons of concrete. And when they're done with that steel framing. Yeah, but now we can get a look and feel for how the building is actually going to look when completed. Okay. Yeah, it is large. I'll give you that. It is very large. You're bringing workers, but resource-wise, how are you doing with the resources? Here comes resource. Great. 4.5 tons steel. 30 tons. That's more like it. It's not bad looking, this Scania. Oh, but okay, the road is a bit bad looking in places. But look at that, that's nice. It has some mosaic, or what you call it, thing on the entrance floor here. We need a concrete mixer in too before they can actually work on this, and meanwhile the workers are clocking out. There you go, you now have all the resources that you need for finishing. Yes, only work remains. Yeah, it goes pretty quick. This will be done soonish. We can allow people to move in, and when we do so, we will get a little receipt on how this will actually work, if it will actually work. It will work. But you should maybe check at the other end here if this is if they can. Yeah, they can walk to university, they can walk to the shop, they can walk to the pub and hospital. Well, they have a local hospital. Yes, they do. It are a fact. No workers are making this. Come on, 700 workdays remain. We're losing population. No, we're not. Yeah, but yeah, are you sure? I think we lost a little bit, but we have more adults living with their parents somehow. Happiness is up 90%. Government loyalty on average 72%. Alcohol addiction 25%. Sport enjoyment 94%. Culture enjoyment 92%. 95% of the population have a radio and 86 have a television. Yeah, we're so great. We are so great. We're fantastic. Little republic here. And this is just about to be finished. It's finished now. There you go. 420 workers it takes. Okay, allow people to move in? Sure. One worker can't work because there's no kindergarten. No, but how did you already have children? How does that work? The average age is only 22 for the entire building. Okay. So now you have one staff in the kindergarten, so you can't complain. You shouldn't complain about that anymore. What do? You go to the police station, you go to the hospital, you go to school. One citizen unable to get food, one citizen unable to get meat. And you not accept workers here. We do passengers and students. Yes. You all want to shop, right? Yeah, you do. And drink alcohol. You want it all. Well, Ina, you just moved out of your parents' flat and into your own and getting ready for your first chores. Food, meat, drink alcohol. Drink alcohol might not be considered a chore, but or should not be considered a chore. See how she fares with this. Her average productivity is 119%, pretty good. Not that we were using her productivity for anything whatsoever, but still. Okay, this is starting to shape up now. This place. There's been quite a lot of bother to try and build something here in this terrain. But it has been accomplished. Something has been accomplished. Now you're getting all your shopping here. You're shopping for meat, electronics, drink alcohol. Or you go into the pub afterwards. Very clever. Clever girl. 200% of food, meat, electronics, and you're binging a little bit. And now you're watching television. You ought to do well for yourself. You lost 1 year of your lifespan there, maybe due to the alcohol consumption, I don't know. And we don't need the local pub if they can manage to if they can satisfy that demand by going to the pub up there. But then it's better not to have this. Now we can leave it in, but yes. The town hall though, that we can definitely start constructing. Yes. And we don't have any sport facility for them neither, right. Should we get them something to sport with? Suppose we should. They can have something a bit more fancy than just a football field here. Perhaps an indoor pool maybe. That works all year round. That'll be something. Indoor pool or a sauna, as we have in all other places. We'll have the indoor pool. What was that? That's too steep of an incline. And that's too steep of a descent. Yeah, it depends on which way you're looking at it. Some other infrastructure is not in the way. What are you doing now? Don't do that. Do. It's okay. Close enough. Railway? What? No, not railway. This one. Assign construction office tool. Construction office assign tool. Yes. No staff. Why not? the hospital is slightly, just ever so slightly overstaffed. Ever so slightly overstaffed for our current needs. And yeah, should we start construction on all of this at the same time? These are not set to allow citizens to move in, but I believe that these small ones are, yes, and they can be. Yeah, we do. This is still the railroad. God damn it. Okay, that was not quite what I... Right. There's one building there that no construction office has a path to. Is it because it is missing a footpath hookup? Yes, it is. Just for that you get a very special footpath hookup. Plant some trees. Yes, plant a few trees. Beach. Oh. Yeah, and a bush. Yeah, bush. Bush. Plenty of bush here around. Utmost care and attention all the time, as we do. One more song and then we say goodnight. Dun dum ba boom 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 boom. Passengers waiting. We might have to get ourselves a few more cabins. Yes, as the town grows, we'll definitely can have 54 in total, and we now have 14. Great. That's lovely. As you filled 11 passengers, 1 student. You're more or less being filled as it is. Yes, now we're getting a bit of construction traffic here. Yes, they have a few projects. A few. There's a few. I think maybe a good time to see each other again will be when this starts being completed here. And we can see, we allow people to move in and so on and see what effect it has on everything. 51 adults living with the parents, ready to move in whenever we call on them. Good. Oh, I've forgotten to bring fuel here. That's what we need to do. This distribution office, you should take care of that, please. And I'm not bringing fuel to the hospital nor the police station. Now you have to go to the gas station yourselves. You'll have to go to the gas station yourself, but then it's a good thing if there is actually fuel at the place. Yes. 200 workers without job here. Great. 10 children can't go to school. But no one is uneducated, so they muddle through and they manage. Now you can do sports, but you don't seem that interested. Here you are pretty damn grumpy though. you don't like it very much. No, because you often end up in a situation where you can't get meat or food. Not enough to starve you, but also not enough to keep you 100% satiated, and that's why you keep being grumpy. Yes, but it sort of works. It works well enough that I walk here and move along and so on. Yes, it does. You don't need everyone to be completely happy all the time. You know, great artistry can be born out of melancholy. Sometimes not. No. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching installment 159 of the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture. As I said, we'll see each other when these buildings start being finished. This is what we'll do. Good night.